Have you noticed that no matter whether or not you go into YouTube, Facebook, TikTok, you start to notice so much attention placed on this concept that we're living in a simulation, that we're in a hologram, or that we're in the Matrix. Right now there's a lot of videos that you don't know whether or not they're true or not true, real or not real, because it's really just focused on this idea that reality is not as it seems. There's a very old tradition called Vedanta, or non-dualism, that has taught this idea that the world as we see it is not real, at least in its absolute terms, that it's relatively real, it's a projection of our own collective consciousness, projecting out a world that is created by us, created by consciousness itself. So recently, I would say in the last 50 years, there has been a great deal of attention placed to this way of thinking, primarily because of a book that came out in the 60s called A Course in Miracles. And A Course in Miracles really does teach that life is but a dream. And this dream is a shadow of the true reality. There is a line in the beginning of the book that states, "Nothing that's real can ever be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God." So let's break that down. Nothing that's real. If something is real, truly real, created by God, it can have no strife, no violence, no competition. If something is unreal, and therefore viewed as having evil, suffering, strife, competition, then it truly does not exist, at least not in the reality created by God, but it has a relative reality created by us. It's a dream. And recognizing this while still on earth, herein lies the peace of God. The peace of God that surpasses all understanding. So I thought, wouldn't it be cool if we actually went through all 365 lessons of A Course in Miracles, step by step, day after day, and just dive into it. Maybe not for long, maybe just for a few minutes some days for a little bit longer, and just explore all of these concepts that lead us to what the Course calls true vision, or right perception. We're living in a time when right or wrong perception is part and parcel how we view the world and how we act and behave in the world. So let's see where it takes us. So starting tomorrow, we're going to start with lesson number 1 and move on with subsequent lessons after that. And I invite you to explore it with me. One more time, nothing that's real can ever be threatened. Nothing unreal exists. Herein lies the peace of God. I'll see you tomorrow.